Why do some consulting firms earn buyer confidence faster than others? It's not always because they are smarter, louder, or more visible. Often the difference is simpler. Buyers can understand their value faster, trust it sooner, and explain it easier when someone else asks, why this firm? Many expert firms assume their value should be obvious. If the work is strong, buyers should recognize it. But buyers are busy, skeptical, and surrounded by competing claims. They don't buy expertise in the abstract. They respond to signals that make your expertise easier to understand, believe, defend, and define. This is the 5 authority signals model. It shows how expertise becomes buyer confidence through 5 practical areas: brand, content, visibility, pipeline, and conversion. Most firms treat these as separate marketing activities, but in the authority gap model, each one has a deeper buyer confidence job. Together, they create clarity, relevance, credibility, momentum, and trust. The first signal is brand. But brand does not mean your logo, colors, or visual style alone. Your brand creates clarity. It helps buyers quickly understand what you do, who you help, and why your work matters. If buyers have to work too hard to interpret your value, they usually won't. The second signal is content. But content is not just about publishing more articles, posts, or ideas. Content creates relevance. It helps buyers see their own problem, pressure, risk, or opportunity in your message. Without that connection, even strong expertise can feel abstract, distant, or easy to ignore. The third signal is visibility. But visibility doesn't mean simply being louder, posting more, or showing up everywhere. Visibility creates credibility when the right parts of your expertise are easy to see. Buyers need to see proof, patterns, examples, and points of view that help them believe you in their specific situation. The fourth signal is pipeline. But pipeline is not just a sales tracker or a list of leads. Pipeline creates momentum. It gives buyers repeated, connected reasons to keep paying attention. When your authority shows up consistently across the buyer journey, you become easier to remember, revisit, and recommend. The fifth signal is conversion. But conversion is not just about pushing someone to book a call. Conversion creates trust. It helps buyers feel safe enough to take the next step. Your offer, diagnostic, call to action, or sales conversation should reduce uncertainty, not increase pressure. When these signals are weak or disconnected, the buyer journey breaks down. You may be seen, but your value gets misread. Your proof may exist, but it gets questioned. Your expertise may be real, but it becomes hard for the buyer to explain or recommend. That is how interest stalls before a real opportunity forms. Imagine 2 firms with similar expertise. Company A has activity across brand, content, visibility, pipeline, and conversion, but the signals feel scattered. Buyers may notice them, but they struggle to explain why they matter. Company B sends aligned signals. The brand is clear, the content feels relevant, the visibility builds credibility, the pipeline creates momentum, and conversion builds trust. Company B becomes easier to understand, trust, recommend, and choose. So the key takeaway is simple. Buyer confidence is not built by one activity. It is built by aligned signals. Your brand creates clarity. Your content creates relevance. Your visibility creates credibility. Your pipeline creates momentum. And your conversion path creates trust. If one of those signals is weak or disconnected, buyers may hesitate before the real conversation ever starts. If you want to see where your own authority may be breaking down, take the Authority Gap quiz. Go to trailblazermastery.com/quiz.